hashish is illegal to sell there, and yet I see a lot of hubbub. Is it just winked upon by the officials?
Yeah, pretty much. You can buy off pretty much any official here. Pretty cheap. They estimate about 99% of the population smokes. But it's considered upon as a sort of lower class thing. The upper class kind of drink scotch. Lower.
This is a passage, 44 column, leading to the middle of the temple. The pillar, like a papyrus. Between two pillars, one statue to present the King Zoser. So Mr. First Englishman, when he found this 1925, only find one statue.
They used to have statues on top of each one?
No, in this hole.
Oh,
between the two pillars, one statue.
One.
Statues of...
To present the King Zoser. But Mr. First English, he found this place in 1925. Only found one statue.
And they were just looted.
They were taken to the museum.
Museum.
One left and one right. One left and one right. Altogether 44 cars. But the rope is new, just to make it to save it from dust and rain and something.
They made these to look like papyrus.
Like a papyrus.
This is where the fluted columns come from in Greece.
Yes. So before, when you find that, believe this is Greeks. So when you find that, believe this is the ancient. Because this is all this built by limestone. This is third dynasty.
Yeah, this is before the Greeks. This is when the Greeks made the fluted columns. They were made to look like bundles of papyrus that are tied together. In fact, if you notice when we came through that one passage, did you see up there those round things? Yeah. Those were made to look like logs. Because there was no wood. The reason they made these things in the shape of papyrus is because down in, they're made to look like they're made out of papyrus because the temples they had down in Memphis near the Nile were made out of wood. So they were trying to imitate wood. This is where the rock benefit came from.
Is that it?
They had to raise money to get these rocks.
Here we are at the poolside with the pyramids in the background. If you look closely, you can see it says Act 1, Scene 3 on them. And I'm talking to Bill Kreutzer.
Kreutzer?
Now wait a minute. We have a little misunderstanding there. It's Kreutzmann. Kreutzmann. 2 N's.
No way I can
All
do
the
that.
Jews have a tough time with each other's names.
Don't say Jew too loud.
Here we are by the pyramids, talking to Bill Kreutzer.
Talking beautiful women. No. We're here on a serious mission. We're not here to look at naked women. Right, Paul?
Now, of all the impressions you've had of being here, what's the most outstanding?
Well, there's this big block of blocks over here, these stone blocks. And they've been quite impressive to me. Matter of fact, it sort of looks like that they're a little loose. I've done a lot of checking and measuring, and I find a few flaws in the overall structure of the pyramid. But ones that don't meet the eye. The only way you know about them is by sound. And I found that when the bass plays a certain note along with the high cymbal, there's a slight crumbling in this pyramid. So I believe that the pyramid was really built for the reason of hiding or disguising a vehicle.
You mean like the Green Hornet?
Not quite like the Green Hornet, but more like a very modern day flying saucer that was made thousands of BC ago. And actually the tomb, as they call it, we know it wasn't used as a tomb, man, we know that. It's actually a disguise for a fantastic, beautiful, gleaming, glistening, glowing, flying saucer. And I believe it's located about 2/3 up, right in the middle, where it's above the king's chamber, but nobody's gone there because they don't want to dig through the king's chamber ceiling. So I think one of these nights, probably on the night of the full moon, the band and the audience will strike up such a chord, the pyramid will slowly unfasten itself. And piece by piece and block by block, it'll slowly crumble away, revealing this most gleaming and beautiful flying saucer. And that was the great plan, and that's why we're over here.
You mustn't let this information get into the wrong hands.
Did I change the subject?
I need a miracle every day.
Chamber. This is where they heard the rock and roll. Here are the plugs. Those are the plugs. Think of these plugs. That's what they had to dig through with vinegar and fire. Did you find it? They picked it up to see if there was anything in it. So it is not on center like it used to be. It used to be absolutely on center.
Oh yes, that's a follow trace, but it still rings.
Uh-huh.
Courtney, I think you would agree that you're not the typical American tourist, or typical world tourist for that matter.
I would say not.
Could you kind of describe the essence of your particular path in the pyramid, which is...
Well, I find for myself that the greatest experience of the pyramid is to sound it as a musical instrument. And in this way, you become one with the vibration.
And what relation do you make between the musical path and the spiritual quest for you?
Well, I find that the musical soundings elevate my spirit, which is true of all fine music. In this particular situation, the sounding is so pure that the body becomes one with the instrument, which is this temple. Physical construction of this temple is so mathematically perfect. It's mathematically in tune with the laws of the universe, and therefore when we sound within this temple, we become one with the vibration, and therefore in touch with the universal experience. It takes you to center.
course, that old Indian favorite, "Om, Om" on the range.
I'll be home for Christmas. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle every day. I need a miracle. I need a miracle.
feedback from local people who were in the audience?
Only by watching them dance. And the neatest thing I saw last night was the Arabs trying to learn how to do American dance. They would kind of dance and they'd be a little self-conscious and they'd look around, and then all of a sudden they'd say, "Oh yeah, boogie woogie," get right into it. I enjoyed that. Pretty soon, like the second set, a lot of the seats were emptied out there in the back, and everybody had moved out to the sides where they had room to dance. That was quite neat.
You want some mango ice
One
cream?
Stella, please. This is unusual. The cameraman is speaking now. This man doesn't know English so well. But he is about to do the record up and back in the pyramid for wearing a Grateful Dead emblem on the back of his headdress. He, unlike normal people in the area, is not looking for bakshish. He is doing it for purely spiritual reasons. Note the camera, the hashish. There is one other small interesting event. Now, as he turns back around, we have a close-up on his nose, and he turns around again, and we get a close-up on the logo. Please turn around. Now, you notice if the logo wasn't bent over his head and shoulders, it would be round, just like a Frisbee. There's going to be another exciting thing happening. We are going to have the first world-renowned Frisbee throw off the Great Pyramid. This man will attempt to place a Frisbee in the pool of the Mina Hotel. Good luck, Spoon Divvy.
That's what I'd like to do. I believe I could come to Egypt and train one hell of a wrestling team. Have you watched those little guys? On the ear? Because those wiry guys, about 115 pounds, they would be fierce in Olympic wrestling.
They'd crawl over you, but once you got your hands on them.
It'd be very difficult to get their hands on any of these about 45-year-old guys that have been climbing that pyramid daily, you know.
There's some capacity here. I bet they're plenty tough.
too fast or drop too slow. I say roll, Jimmy roll. Gonna get there, I don't know. Seems a common way to go. Get down the road, 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 road. That's the way it's been in town ever since they told the jukebox down. Too many beats don't buy no more. Not so much as you've done before. I say roll, Jimmy roll. Gonna get there, I don't know. Seems a common way to go. Get down the road, 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 road. I say roll, Jimmy roll. Get there, I seems a common way to go. Get down the road, 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 road. I say roll, Jimmy roll. Gonna get there, I don't know. Seems a common way to go. Get down the road, 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 road. Get down the road, 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 road. Oh, get down the
How we toast to what there is to hope for.
Shall we hope for what there is to toast for? I mean, after all, what is there to drink to that? president.
Oh, this has been me again.